What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's Renebean. Welcome to another episode of Live Hunting, and I have to say this has been an insane week. As I look over here at this stack of whatnots you're going to see in this video, I still can't believe I got all that for the price that I paid, plus all the other crazy pickups as well. Definitely a very good week. I'll go ahead and mention it like I always do. If you haven't already, check out the Discord server I started up. It's wild how many people we got there, how many people keep showing up. It's a great retro community. If you wanted some tips and tricks on buying and selling, you wanted to show off your pickups, your game room, or just talk about retro gaming in general, that's the place to do it. Plus, you can reach out to me directly if you ever had any questions for me. So I'll leave a link to it in the description, as well as a pinned comment. But the finds, that's what you guys came here to see. So sit back and relax. Let's checkle up. Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode, and of course make sure you leave a comment down below telling me what you found out there, because I love reading through the comments and just hearing about all the things that you guys are discovering out there. So here we are with the first pickup of the day, and this was a yard sale that listed that they had video games. And anytime I see that generic type listing, of course I try to email, I try to phone. A lot of people get upset about that. You'll hear other, collectors or hunters, they'll be like, oh, I never do that. But you know what? This is a dog-eat-dog world, and you best believe I'm going to come out on top. If I can get any advantage I can to finding video games or whatever it may be, I'm going to do it. You can hate me for it all you want, but at the same time, I'm that guy that gets the stuff and you're the guy that doesn't. I personally see nothing wrong with it at all. These people will leave their contact information, whether it be an email or a phone number, and a lot of times they'll even leave a comment that says, message me pre-hand. That's exactly what I want to do. There is no written code that says I should not. But unfortunately, these folks, being a little bit older, maybe they didn't check their email. They didn't leave a phone number, otherwise I would have called it. So I didn't get first dibs on this, but I was, I'd say, the second person at this sale. There was only one other older gentleman there, and I doubt he was looking for games. But as you can see, there's a box full of common stuff and a bagged Wii right here. Now, he only wanted $20 for this Wii. I don't know, maybe I should have gotten it, but the thing was in very bad condition. I mean, it was dirty. I just honestly didn't want to take the risk. It had aftermarket controllers, so I left it behind. But I did ask him if he had anything else, and this is what you'll see he brings out.
It's got the charger, and not very good games, but...
Was this yours?
That was my wife's nephew's. I don't even know how to play it.
Yeah.
That's a power button right there. I know it.
Oh, I was over here holding this thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one it was.
On.
I will say majority of the finds that you see me get, a lot of them for the most part, are the ones where I ask the people if they have anything and they bring this stuff out. Always ask. Never neglect that question. And what were the games on there?
06 Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I'm on enough for the sports games.
Yeah.
Here, this is... Well, it's got Paper Mario in there.
Yeah.
Would you do 20 without those?
Yeah.
Sweet. First buy of the day for me.
All right.
First sale of the day maybe for you.
All right, cool. Yeah, it is.
Do you know if Biltmore Park is having a community sale?
Yeah.
They are?
And so is Oak Forest.
I just didn't see any listings for. I mean, I saw the sign when we came in, but...
Yeah, they used to list them, but now that's kind of like they get...
Yeah, I think they're not allowed to have signs in there too. Yeah, well... Might be a little early, but I'll sneak in there. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Y'all have good luck on y'all sale today.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping. I don't know if everything is out yet. I don't even know what time it is.
Okay, I'll just take a look around and
Yeah, you're fine.
kind of dig in.
Yeah, my boyfriend who's in charge of it will be popping back out too. So
Cool.
if you have questions. I think he's got maybe some other stuff.
Sweet.
Come back.
Jeremy, what are you doing here?
Oh, y'all know each other?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. Well, I was trying to get here early.
Oh, that's sweet. Y'all meet at
This was an awesome yard sale right here. Unfortunately, there's some stuff you don't see on footage, but you'll see it at the end of the video. But they posted that they had video games, some NES games, and of course I emailed them, asking if I can come a little bit earlier. She said okay, and here I am, and it's kind of funny because a couple of my buddies showed up at the same time. You after anything specific, Jeremy? I don't want to hurt you too bad.
Look for the NES games.
I didn't get any of them. They're right there.
I don't think any of them are like standout stars, but
Yeah. luck this morning?
Not a 3DS at the flea market, so not too bad.
You already been to the flea market.
Oh yeah, we like video games. If you can't tell,
Yeah.
it's hard to find the old stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm getting in your
No,
way
you're
here.
fine, you're fine. I just wish he was out here to talk to you more because he like totally understands.
That's all good.
There we know.
Nice, very nice. Do you want it?
Huh? Nah, you need it. 30.
That's the one that's got cutscenes on it, man.
Yeah. I don't mess around with tongue with like. These are mean.
They are. Look who's here, honey.
Thank you.
Old Jeremy.
I know. I saw Jeremy. He saw you.
Hey, he probably put a frown on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I don't want to mash your banana here. What is that, man?
Good, how are you? I actually came over here to look at their.
We're still piling stuff out here, so.
It's all good. So is this everything game related you got? You ain't got nothing hiding you don't want to get rid of?
No, the games, because like everyone kept asking,
Mhm.
I made sure to make sure that was all done. So that's everything I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can dig it, man. I'm still gonna buy a handful of them here.
Cool.
Now you'll notice there's some things that I don't pick up that I should, but there's at the same time I got a couple buddies here that are also game hunters. I'm gonna leave some things for them, but at the same time I'm gonna grab some things for myself. You'll see I got a very nice pile over here building up, and of course I got a very nice bundle deal on that. You'll see at the end of the video everything that I picked up. Aren't you a comic guy, Jeremy? I don't know anything about comics, man. That's never what I collected.
I don't mind. I've got like one that's valuable, and I'm like, I'll put that on
Is it the Superman #1?
No, I wish. Spider-Man, like the Amazing Spider-Man number 700. Like, I'm just like, maybe one day when I'm 50.
Right?
Like something. Doubtful.
That's cool.
That's worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still
I know.
cheap about batteries. We had the same reusable batteries for like.
Battery, like,
All right. Are you the type of person that works deals? If I get a bunch of this stuff here.
let me go ask
Go
him.
ask him.
It's like much more.
All right.
What's the word?
I'll have a good one.
Take it easy,
Yeah.
Jeremy. So here we are at the next yard sale. This one has a good funny story to go with it a little later down the road. But the first thing you're going to see me pick up here is this Pac-Man glass. I've seen this thing everywhere, but a lot of times people want $5, $10 for it, which is fair. It's just not a price that I want to pay to add it to my collection. But I do get it this go around. I think I paid maybe like $1 or $2 for it. I'm really happy about picking it up. I finally can stop looking at it at other sales and not being able to get it. So it was a good little find. Moving along, 2 pop figures caught my eye. I don't know that much about pops, but the rule of thumb for me is if I can get them cheap enough for $1 or $2 each, they're usually worth it. These 2 particular ones, these Kylo Ren figures, they were exclusives. They're not worth that much, but to bundle them up for the price that I paid, there's still room for profit on there, so it's definitely a nice little pickup. But what's funny about this sale in particular is how I found this toy by hitting it with my foot. I didn't notice it before.
I mean, we're never going to be ready. No, I know you guys started
It's a shame he's missing his tail. Hey, you do hear me mention that the tip of the tail is broken off? It's unfortunate, but for the price that I get this thing for and for what it actually goes for, definitely an amazing deal to pick up. Hello. Hey, a couple questions. T-Rex. How much?
3?
And how about these pop figures over here? Sorry, I didn't want to...
No, please do. We don't have. No, I have no idea what they're worth. Are they like 5 a piece? Is that a lot?
About 10 for all this.
Okay, let's do 11. We're for a nonprofit. It's our fundraiser.
All right, then absolutely. Then it's worth it.
Oh, and you get a Pac-Man
Sure.
cup. Yes.
Yeah.
Do y'all want a bag?
Yes, please. Did you have any like video games hiding around that I'm not seeing?
None of our husbands will part with them.
You should go take them without them knowing. That's the best advice.
Except then I'd end up destitute on the side of
It's
the
quite
road.
all right.
They find my body.
I'm joking, of course, but it is always fun to liven up a yard sale when you can.
Right.
How much is the counter fee out there?
Yeah, I think it's just the case for it, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's check out the games, right?
Sure, go for it. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good, man. I'm still alive.
Right.
That's all that matters. This was a freestyle yard sale, and this one was excellent. I mean, I couldn't believe the scores that I got here. As you can see, a beautiful box of PSP games. There's a PS4 game randomly in there, and a lot of loose UMDs. But there's also the actual PSP itself, and not just any PSP. This is the God of War Edition PSP, and it even had the battery cover to go with it. I was very ecstatic when I saw this, just because you don't normally see special edition PSPs all the time, and they're always missing the battery cover too, which is crazy. How much are you asking on the games, man?
Say what?
How much are you asking on the games?
I think I was kind of one a piece, or if you want to buy the whole thing, it's.
I don't know about how about the PSP.
What was I thinking for that? Yeah, I don't know if we've tested it and if
Uh-oh.
it's working. I think so. Though. I think it actually does have a problem with it.
You know what the issue is, I think?
I forget. It was my brother's, and I don't think it was something too bad. And I think we could fix it. We were trying to fix it pretty easily. But I'm not sure what the problem is. It being untested, maybe $10 for this thing, or.
It doesn't cut on at all.
Well, I do have here. Where's the charger for it?
Did I see one in here? I did not. The issue, as it turns out, with the PSP is it just had a swollen battery. It's a common issue with PSPs. You can look on the back. You can see the battery cover starting to bulge on it. The batteries, that they do this over time, and you can get replacements for it, which I tested it with my PSP, and everything worked fine. The screen was perfect. The buttons worked perfectly. But without being able to test it, he did not have a charger to go with it. I didn't know if it was going to have graphical issues, something wrong with the board, something out of my hands that I couldn't fix would mean that it's something that I didn't want to put a full $10 into. So looking back at this video, doing these narrations over it and hearing them say that, all the games are $1, or, if you got everything, you could be a lot cheaper. I probably should have gotten everything, but I understand there was a lot of filler in here, a lot of stuff that I just couldn't really do anything with separately, things that I didn't need for my collection, or couldn't really resell on an individual level. It had to be lotted up, so I just kind of avoided it. So I got the things that I needed for my collection, or some other games that I was going to flip, and it turns out this was a very nice deal that I got at the very end of this.
Still wanting to go for the game?
Yeah, I do want games. I got 8 games here. I'm gonna do 12 with this in there.
8 games. Sure.
Sweet, man.
That should work.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I get the case with it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. No case.
You don't have anything like older hiding around, like old Nintendo, Super Nintendo stuff,
The only
GameCube.
thing I got is GameCube controllers.
Oh, I didn't even see those.
This one right here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
I
like
don't know how I didn't even see that.
$1.
No GameCube games hiding around. You got
I
this.
guess not, man. I loved. I
God
love
almighty.
playing GameCube. I don't know where we had some for sure, but who knows where they went.
All right. Well, how much for the GameCube one?
Just $1 for that.
Sweet, man. So we're at 13.
13, yeah.
So here I am at a church sale, and you hear me mention this a lot in other videos. I don't always have the best of luck when it comes to finding consoles and games at these places. I find a lot of other great stuff for resale, just for whatever reason, video games and consoles, they elude me. I find them, here and there, just not as much as I'd like. But my eyes did widen when I walk in and I saw this lady had this bag with this Gears of War edition Xbox 360, some controllers, all the hookups, and even a Kinect to go with it. So definitely was a nice surprise. I open up the side to check to see if it has the hard drive, and lo and behold, it actually does. Always check this with these newer model Xbox 360s. That can make the difference depending on how much you want to spend for the unit. You know if it works at all?
Yeah, apparently the lady who donated it, her grandson just wanted a PlayStation.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about you know where to find us in the morning if you don't.
Yeah.
Did you do 20?
Sure.
Okay. I'll throw this in here with it. Oh, shit. Hey.
Oh my god.
Sorry. That was... Alright. Where'd you come across all this?
A friend of mine actually just left it as a gift from Charlotte.
Well, it's a good gift for sure. I'm gonna add a bunch of this in the collection.
Yeah, it's
Here.
pretty great.
Here's 84. This is more than a fair deal, but I wanted to give you some more.
I appreciate it. It's
Yeah. Some cool boxes, man, for
there's
sure.
some cool games too. Like it's.
So this is obviously going to be my favorite pickup of the week. This is just absolutely incredible to see these box Super Nintendo games is something you don't normally see all the time, and these were very good games at that. So this lot right here was through some people that I actually know, and they wanted less than what I paid them. I paid them $84. They wanted less than that. And since it was people that I knew, I was going to give them everything that I had in my wallet, because this lot is just too phenomenal not to. There's no need for that, especially for, you know, the people that if it's people that I know, absolutely I'm going to give them what I can if I have it on me. So $84 for all this, absolutely insane. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this episode. Hopefully you all have enjoyed it. Make sure you join that Discord server. Come show me your pickups, talk to me, reach out to the retro community. I hope to see a lot of you there. But anyways, everybody, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.